Hello, welcome. It's me, Andy here, and Talking Really. I was watching a movie the other day on YouTube. I think it was. It was 1984. I can't remember ever watching it. It's really weird. I know I've heard about it, and it was black and white. But yeah, I mean, everything that's going on at the moment is pointing towards Big Brother, and of course, Labour. And Tories as well, but they are pushing this agenda, aren't they? 2030 or even 2050 by the time they get it in. But if we remind ourselves about the agenda, you'll see here a little graphic. And these are all the things that they want to achieve by that date. Things that they're going to do, or they have done already. Things like the travel element of it, the fact that the airports are all going to be shut apart from two, one of which will be Heathrow, but you won't be travelling, put it that way, air travel and going abroad and things like that, it's going to be restricted. How are they going to do it? Well, yeah, you'd be surprised, but there are other things as well under the terms of the agenda. Control. It's all about control. How are they going to... We've all heard about digital ID, and we all know about that. And we all know how bad it is. Hopefully we do. And of course, there are other things that they need to do to put in place to make that work. Carbon tax, because of the net zero and all of that. So if you're using too much carbon, travelling too far, all this sort of control that they want to put in place. But I saw these videos. I don't know if they're true. We've got this one, which is travelling abroad. Weird stuff. Let's have a look.
If you travel abroad more than 3 times a year, you'll be flagged automatically. From 4th August 2025, a new system called Enhanced Customs Monitoring will track UK residents who leave the country more than 3 times within a 12-month period. On your 4th trip, an automatic alert will be sent to the government's Mobility Oversight Unit, a new branch under HMRC and the Home Office, to check whether your declared income, employment status, and tax residency match your lifestyle. According to a leaked briefing reported by The Guardian, this policy is designed to tackle benefit fraud, tax evasion, and cross-border abuse of the welfare system. Every type of travel is included: holidays, work trips, weekend getaways, whether you fly, drive, or take a train. Travel data will be gathered from airline bookings, Eurostar, motorway tolls, and even roaming activity from UK mobile operators. If you claim universal credit or other support while frequently leaving the country, your benefits could be suspended pending a full review. Authorities will also look at whether you maintain a UK residence or appear to live primarily abroad while keeping a UK address on paper. Supporters say this is a logical step to stop fraud and make the system fairer. But critics argue it's mass surveillance targeting the middle class and could punish people who travel for legitimate reasons. So what do you think? Smart control or a serious step too far?
So if you travel abroad more than 3 times, they're going to try and stop you. But when you know what the agenda is, it's all about training the mind, isn't it? It's like training the people into compliance. So if they tell you, oh, you can only go 3 times, people will probably, oh, well, we can't go abroad. Well, that's no problem. And then people don't do it. It's all about control. And then, of course, we had this one, which I'm thinking, the heck? They're going to record your phone calls?
January 1st, 2026, phone calls longer than 10 minutes in the UK will reportedly be automatically recorded and stored by major network providers under a new regulation introduced by the Home Office and approved by Ofcom. This controversial policy aimed at combating telephone scams and organised fraud will apply to both personal and business calls made through mobile or landline networks. Recordings will be kept securely for up to 30 days, with law enforcement agencies such as the Metropolitan Police and the National Crime Agency able to access them on demand. While supporters argue this measure is a necessary step to protect the public from increasingly sophisticated phone-based scams, estimated to have cost UK citizens over £1.3 billion in the last 2 years. Privacy advocates warn it represents a disturbing expansion of state surveillance, treating every caller as a potential suspect. With only a few professional exemptions and random audits even for secure lines, many fear this move could erode trust in private communication and open the door to future abuse of personal data.
And then, last but not least, this other video that I've seen, and it all links into this idea of control and taxing you. And you see as well, don't forget it's UC based, so they have control anyway. And if you are naughty, they can stop your money, which they do anyway. But if you were like buying stuff that you weren't supposed to buy, bye-bye to your money. I mean, they're already putting restriction on money that you can take out the bank. I saw a sign the other day in my local bank. I was stood there waiting, and you can only pay in £5,000 now. And they always moan about how much money you can take out in cash. It's all about control. And here we are, another one. This is another thing they're trying to control.
Married couples living together will be taxed as one household, even without marriage. From 1st January 2026, any couple who has lived at the same address for over 2 consecutive years will automatically be treated as a single tax unit by HMRC, regardless of marital or civil partnership status. This major reform, confirmed by the Treasury and backed by the Department for Work and Pensions, aims to bring tax policy in line with modern domestic arrangements. According to a report by The Independent, the change means your incomes will be combined, your benefits reassessed, and you'll be taxed jointly. Just like married couples, authorities will rely on data from universal credit applications, council tax records, NHS registrations, and joint tenancy agreements to identify couples living together. If you're receiving housing benefit, child benefit, or any means-tested support, expect it to be recalculated based on your partner's income. For many, that could mean losing eligibility or seeing payments drop significantly. If one of you earns more, your joint tax band may also rise, leading to higher tax bills. Appeals will be possible, but only in proven cases of temporary cohabitation or non-domestic living arrangements. Critics argue it's a violation of personal freedom and penalizes those who deliberately choose not to formalize their relationship. Supporters claim it closes loopholes and ensures fairness, especially where shared costs already reduce the financial burden on couples. Legal experts are warning that the change could lead to a surge in disputes and appeals, particularly among flatmates or shared households misclassified as couples. A public awareness campaign is expected later this year to help people understand how the new rules could affect their tax and benefit status. Until then, households are advised to review their living arrangements and seek financial advice where needed.
Unmarried couples. Anyway, welcome to the Agenda 2030. That's it from me. Have a very good day. See you soon. Bye for now.